My children will always be my children, and the door will always be open to them. They have got to come through that door. I'm going to be holding a hand out for that, but I'm going to be holding this hand that's next to me, and I won't let go of that hand. I will not cut off Robyn to have a relationship with my children.
All right, buckle up because I'm about to dive into something that might spark a little debate. Let me lay out my case fully before we go wild, okay? Here's the thing. I don't take offense at Kody falling head over heels for Robyn. I don't think it's scandalous that he's gravitated toward a monogamous relationship with her either. Look, most of us have been there, dating a handful of people, finding that one who stands out, and deciding they're it. I even understand him stepping away from the OG3. Feelings change, and life is about choices, right? No judgment there. But here's where it all goes sideways. The real issue isn't that Kody and Robyn found love, or even committed to each other. The problem lies in their complete and utter emotional and intellectual cowardice. They've shown a lack of character that's not only humiliating, but outright demoralizing for Kody's former partners. And while Robyn's scheming, lying, and manipulative behavior is a whole topic on its own, the responsibility for this fiasco lands squarely on Kody's shoulders. Let's be clear, Kody made vows to these women, and if he decided those commitments no longer worked for him, the mature and respectful thing would have been to say so. Instead, what did he do? He treated them so poorly that they were forced to leave, all so he could play the victim card. It's manipulative, it's disingenuous, and frankly, it's offensive. Sure, if he had come clean about wanting out of these marriages because he found something new, people would have labeled him a cheater. But guess what? At least he'd own his truth instead of leaving a trail of emotional carnage while pretending to be the wronged party. It's not the love story they think it is. It's a masterclass in how not to handle relationships.
How do you feel about Christine getting married? I'm really excited for her. I've only met David once, and everything that I can gather is it's moved pretty fast, but sometimes you just know. I hope they're happy, and I hope someday the time comes where we're just comfortable being around each other. I'm a physicist, but I'm not a physicist. What the hell? I have cut down in my lifetime easy 1,000 trees. No, come on! Humans. Go, get him!
Yeah. Thank you, Lord, that we're safe. Oh my gosh.
The once unified vision of a big united family seems to have crumbled, with Kody focusing almost exclusively on wife Robyn. While every partner deserves loyalty and commitment, Kody's actions have sparked accusations of favoritism and neglect for his other relationships. Critics argue that Kody's words don't match his actions. He once spoke of embracing a plural family with love and fairness, but his devotion to Robyn suggests otherwise. Fans have pointed out that he barely spends time with his other wives or kids, leaving them to navigate relationships with him on his terms. This has led to claims that Kody is avoiding accountability by making Robyn the linchpin of the family dynamic. Robyn's role in the family has also drawn attention. Some allege that she's become more than a wife. She's the sacred cow of the Brown family, a gatekeeper to Kody's time, love, and attention. Critics suggest this setup creates a hierarchy where the kids and other wives must align with Robyn to maintain a relationship with Kody. This shift has fueled skepticism about Kody's vision of love. Supporters of monogamy might say he's finally found his soulmate, but detractors claim he's abandoned the very principles of plural marriage. By placing Robyn at the center, Kody has left many wondering, was the dream of a united family ever truly achievable?
When did you find out that Christine was getting married?
Yeah, Kody saw an invitation at somebody's house and then he told me. It didn't surprise me that we weren't invited. We're the outcasts, we've been voted off the island. The family experience is not even close to the same. It's weird, it's awkward, it's not fun, it's not welcoming, it's not safe emotionally.
I'm sure all of my children, but Robyn's children, are going to be there. It's going to be the family party. They're going to have a Brown family mosh pit, which I invented. And it would just be too awkward for me to be there. Because I would try and outdance the groom. So it was like, that'd be just trying to show up you're not cool.
Is Kody Brown the real victim here, or is he just missing the bigger picture? As the drama surrounding the Brown family continues to unfold, the narrative seems to paint Kody as the one who's been wronged. But let's dig a little deeper. because the reality looks much messier than he might admit. Imagine this. You're Robyn, Kody's hypothetical sidekick, who suddenly decides to leave, date someone new, build a family, and then ignore the children you two shared because they no longer fit into your perfect new life. Sounds ridiculous, right? Yet this scenario feels all too familiar when you examine how Kody's kids are processing their father's choices. Let's not sugarcoat it. Sal and Ari, Kody's children, have every reason to feel left behind. Their mom, who once showered them with love and attention, is now taking care of someone else's kids while they're left wondering why they aren't good enough anymore. This isn't just abandonment, it's a replacement. And for the Brown kids, it's an even deeper wound, knowing their father seems to have all the time in the world for everyone but them. They see Kody, in high definition no less, being a present, doting father to others, while barely acknowledging their birthdays. If you're not infuriated on their behalf, you're not paying attention. During Christine's wedding special, Kody admitted he had FOMO, fear of missing out, because he wasn't part of the celebration. But maybe it's time to flip the script. The kids are the ones suffering from FOMO, yearning for a full relationship with their father. They're missing out on the love, protection, and guidance that Kody, as their dad, should be providing unconditionally. Parenthood isn't about receiving a return on investment, it's about giving love freely and striving to be the closest thing to perfection in your children's lives. At the end of the day, the Brown kids deserve better than being relegated to background characters in their dad's life. And Kody, he might want to take a long, hard look in the mirror before crying victim again.
I'm David. Okay, so like when I met David, I cried. And I don't want to do this because I cry. He loves you too. No, I just love him so much. He's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Thanks. What's up? It's so weird because I'm very sad that the other family's not here and that there is animosity and that there is problems. But I'm also like, I love David and David's family. We just kind of meshed together.
Yeah. It's hard and sad to see the past go, but it's really exciting to see what the future has to hold. She left with a purpose. She wanted to find her soulmate.
Being a parent is a constant balancing act, but what happens when the balance tips too far? I've always believed in spending time with your kids because they've added so much to your life. It's not about making them like you, it's about wanting them to be better than you. But Kody, he seems to have lost sight of that. He tells his kids they shouldn't fear missing out on a party, but instead fear missing out on time with their children. Yet, his own actions say otherwise. The real issue here isn't about jealousy, despite what Kody might think. His kids aren't upset because he's with Robyn, they're upset because they feel abandoned and replaced. And Kody's response? He chalks it up to weaker emotions like jealousy, completely dismissing their feelings. It's heartbreaking to see a father alienating his children while defending a relationship that thrives on conflict. For years, it was Kody and Robyn against the other 3 wives. Now that the OG 3 have left, Kody has shifted his focus to making his kids the new villains. Here's a tip from someone who's lived through years of monogamy. If your relationship only works when you're against someone, it's destined for exhaustion and misery. Kody needs to stop setting his wife and kids against each other and start building bridges, not walls. Let's get real for a second. Robyn doesn't need to be the center of this story. Kody's relationship with his kids has nothing to do with her. If they don't see her as a mom, that's okay. After all, Kody is a monogamist now, and these kids already have mothers. What they want is a father who shows up, listens, and loves them unconditionally. So, Kody, here's your wake-up call. Stop hiding, stop blaming, and start fixing. Your kids don't want excuses, they want you. What do you think about this whole situation? Sound off in the comments below. If you made it this far, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more takes like this. Thanks for watching. I'm James, and this has been my take on reality. Until next time.
It's been different to be in a place where I don't get as much attention, but my children will always be my children. And the door will always be open to them. They have got to come through that door. I'm going to be holding a hand out for that. But I'm going to be holding this hand that's next to me, and I won't let go of that hand. I will not cut off Robyn to have a relationship with my children.